We are back. It is the second segment and final segment of InfoWars Nightly News. If you're not a PrisonPlanet.tv subscriber and you're watching this somewhere elsewhere, please spread the word about the show and alternative media, and please become a PrisonPlanet.tv subscriber if you resonate with this out-of-the-box, true freedom message. Okay, I'm going to move fast now, so I got to get to Webster Tarpley. Geoengineering goes under the microscope in Australia, in one of their major states. And more of their scientists are pointing out there are secretive and now public geoengineering programs going on that governments claim are to protect us from this and that. But the whole thing is super creepy. So we're going to be looking at that. It's also come out that Diebold, and we'll go to that slide here in a moment, Diebold voting machines can be hacked by remote control. This has been proven for a decade, but now they're being hacked with $10 pieces of equipment. And again, that's about all of us more and more losing our rights, but not being able to admit that we're being defrauded. But then it gets worse. First they said it was a joke, but now it's been confirmed that it was not a joke. She seriously told the media, the North Carolina governor suggested suspending elections to spur economic solutions. She said because people will be removed from office if they do things that aren't popular, suspend elections. That's what Governor Bev Perdue, a Democrat, said. And now they've already suspended the Congress, the General House, controlling spending bills. That's now done by a committee of 12 tyrants. So just an incredible, incredible time to be alive. Finally, I want to play a clip of our good friend Judge Andrew Napolitano. He had the district attorney on, the prosecutor in Orange County, California. You know, that's nearby where that homeless guy who did nothing got beaten to death by the cops. And the cops covered it up at first, but finally they've done the right thing, and they've charged one cop with premeditated murder, the other with manslaughter. And the district attorney pointed out, if cops in the wrong are beating you to death, you have a right to defend yourself with lethal force. That's common sense, that's common law, and that's what 1776 is all about.
What can an ordinary person do to resist unlawful violence when the violence is perpetrated by the police?
Well, you know, to begin with, we do have a United States constitutional right to be free from unlawful or unwarranted excessive force under color of law. So that part doesn't vary from state to state. And I think that citizens, or everybody, not just citizens, but we all have a right to self-defense.
Wow. I mean, I shouldn't say wow, but more and more people are just speaking the obvious, speaking the truth. We all got a right to defend ourselves. And it was on record, this homeless guy who's schizophrenic, his dad, by the way, was a retired cop, was just like, hey, man, and they just beat him to death. Reportedly were like doing knee drops into his head for like 20 minutes. What is, they're hiring a bunch of weenies who like to gang up 5 at a time on people. That's what it is. I mean, no respecting, self-respecting man wants to beat up people who didn't start a fight with you. I mean, it's almost shameful when a bully starts a fight and you break their jaw. Not that I've done that myself, but I've read about it. I mean, it is just so pathetic. And that's good. I hope they stick a needle on that cop's arm, and I hope they send him to hell. Because beating some guy to death who was begging for his mommy and his daddy, all on tape, doing nothing. I mean, there's nothing more cowardly than cops doing knee drops over and over. I'm killing a homeless person. I'm tough. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, you know what? You're going to get strapped down to a gurney because murder 1 is on your ass, premeditated murder, and you're going to see how it is. Okay, because we don't like weak people being targeted by the strong, by a bunch of wolves. And society is starting to wake up. Now, good cops, we support you. And if you defend yourself, that's great. We'll protect you under common law. But when you like to beat up and kill homeless people or shoot a black kid in handcuffs in the back and say that he was attacking you and that comes out, you don't deserve a year or 2 in jail like the San Francisco case. You deserve to go to prison. Or you deserve an eye for an eye, the killing you engaged in.